Wow.
Based on what I've witnessed throughout my lifetime as a young black man, the black communities in Boston are very toxic and very hypocritical. No matter how much you think they are doing good, positive things for the communities, that may be good and dandy, but knowing the communities of Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan like I do all my life, most of them are not who they say they are.
No. I witnessed that myself when I used to live in Boston, and my mother would tell me the same thing, that some of these black community activists and leaders may sound good up front during the protest rally, talk a good game by standing up for black people, fighting against racism, the injustice, loving and supporting our black communities.
Right.
The attitude in the public may sound so powerful and professional from a positive vibe, but as soon as they're no longer in the public or in front of the news cameras, that supposed positive attitude goes from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde real quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you talking down on black folks privately from your own black communities who they don't like. And I'm like, hold up, something ain't right.
Correct.
All of what this black activist or leader did, thinking that he was for all black people, was nothing more than putting on a front just to look good in front of your rally or community supporters and being big and bad when you see news TV cameras pretending that you for all black people and that you love my people and we need to come together. That to me sounds hypocritical when you fooling the black community thinking that you for everyone, but not those who you think in your mind are not black enough and they are inaccurate and irrelevant.
That kind of reminds me of the Fresh Prince episode where in the black fraternity Phi Beta Gamma, the leader Top Dog came out with that same hypocrisy, loving black people and we need to stick together and all that crap. In that episode, if I'm not mistaken, Will Smith was accepted over Carlton Banks.
He was.
Because according to Top Dog, Carlton Banks wasn't black enough because he acted too white.
See what I mean?
Newsflash. Just because a black man like Carlton Banks loves white music, loves white artists, and do the Carlton dance does not make you less black.
Hell no.
Even Carlton himself at the end of that episode said, being black is who I am, so why are you tripping? Don't let his love for Tom Jones or any white artist that he idolizes fool you. If any black man thinks that listening to a Bette Midler song makes you all of a sudden less black, knowing that most black people grew up listening to white music artists throughout years and decades, that didn't make me less black.
No.
I'm still black at the end of the day. Ain't nothing wrong with a black man or woman loving Frank Sinatra.
Hell no.
I did it my way. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm Latino Dominican, and I grew up listening to my favorite music artist groups, who happens to be the Beatles and Kiss. Kiss is one of my favorite rock groups of all time. Classic. Even though they're white and I love their songs growing up, that didn't make me less Puerto Rican, less Dominican, or less Latino.
No.
Hell no. I love Kiss and the Beatles because of the classic hit songs they put out. And by the way, I saw that episode of The Fresh Prince, and that dude Top Dog was a total pendejo. That's what I'm saying.
Lord have mercy. And the problem with that is, the Fresh Prince episode may be fiction, but the mindset on how some black people think of their own, that is real life on how we reject our own and accept other blacks on perception and not reality. DeMarco, what are your thoughts on why we do that to ourselves? Especially in Boston, because they also do that.
Of course.
Let's be real.
Oh, without no doubt in our minds.
That ain't nothing
That's
new.
a known fact to this day.
It is.
That perception currently happening within major cities along with the black communities nationwide. The city of Boston is no exception.
No, they are not.
Now, why is that? Well, let me break it down. In the black and brown communities of Boston today, most in the black communities, I ain't holding nothing back.
Please don't.
I ain't holding nothing back.
Nah,
but
bro,
facts.
we need to hear the truth.
There is a thing called picking and choosing. Along with nepotism and favoritism. I have seen that divide and conquering all my life, which explains the reason why the black communities are so divided today and beyond. In reality, divide and conquer is real as it gets in the city of Boston.
And
that ain't no lie.